Hello and welcome to Last Week in AWS. Amazon did not have a great week, regulatorily speaking. The FTC comment period about the business of cloud computing ended. Their warehouse practices are now the focus of a Senate probe. The FTC is suing Amazon for its Prime enrollment dark patterns. Their iRobot acquisition is now the subject of an EU investigation. And the launch of Amazon Clinic is being delayed after the Senate asks some hard questions. Ever think that maybe, just maybe, your company should have a strategy that's slightly more sophisticated than yes? So what did AWS specifically get up to? Announcing Amazon EC2 HPC 7G instances. I'm sorry, I know they're for high-performance computing, but I can't see that instance type name and not think it's another horrible HP product. AWS Lambda supports starting from timestamp for Kafka event sources. This has the potential to open up a few new design patterns, several of them likely horrible. AWS Step Functions launches versions and aliases, a good enhancement for all you chumps who somehow don't write perfect code the first time like I do. AWS Transfer Family announces structured JSON log format. No! Use a pre-existing format, you unholy son of a bitch. Don't create your own bespoke thing. 5 stages to building a successful partner practice with AWS, better known as how to build a business that we approve of. Say hello to 176 AWS competency, service delivery, service ready, and MSP partners added or renewed in May. Absolutely nobody is going to read through this list of 176 partners, and so being an AWS partner becomes increasingly undifferentiated. How GoDaddy implemented a multi-region event-driven platform at scale. Oh, so this is what they were doing instead of paying attention while their managed WordPress platform got thoroughly subverted by bad actors. New Amazon EC2 C7GN instances, Graviton 3E processors, and up to 200 gigabits per second of network bandwidth. And this blog post is a perfect example about how AWS talks a lot about Graviton without saying very much about it. There's no technical depth into what differentiates Graviton 3 from Graviton 3E. For actual technical depth, my thanks go out to David Cuthbert in the Last Week in AWS Slack community for surfacing this AnandTech article. Check the show notes. Tired of Apache Kafka's complexity making your AWS bill look like a phone number? Enter Red Panda. You get 10x your streaming data performance without having to rob a bank. And migration? Smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter. Imagine cutting as much as 50% off your AWS bills. With Red Panda, it's not a dream, it's reality. Visit go.redpanda.com/duckbill. Red Panda, because Kafka shouldn't cause you nightmares. Stream VPC flow logs to Datadog via Amazon Kinesis Data Firehose. Wow, this would bloat both your AWS and your Datadog bills. AWS solution to this is, of course, to switch Datadog over to billing you through the AWS Marketplace, which is kind of like optimizing your AWS bill by simply migrating everything to GCP. Creating real-time flood alerts with the cloud. Sure would be swell if that same cloud could deliver real-time alerts about horrible billing mistakes sooner than the next day, but what do I know? Use AWS Private Certificate Authority to issue device attestation certificates for Matter. I want you to use this so the products I buy from you work in my smart home, please. Should I use the hosted UI or create a custom UI in Amazon Cognito? It's a trick question. You should use recurring Last Week in AWS sponsor Fusion Auth instead. They didn't pay me to mention them here, nor did they know I was going to do it. Cognito just sucks as a product that much. Coming soon, updates to AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam. Huh. The very odd entrance questionnaire that comes with my reInvent Lounge Pass is getting some updates. How I achieved all 6 specialty AWS certifications on the first attempt. Honestly, the fact that someone can do this at all is really kind of damning as to the value and sophistication of the specialty certs. If I were to tell you that I passed the medical boards with 2 weeks of cramming, despite never having attended medical school, you'd kind of wonder what the hell was going on with the AMA's certification these days, no? And finally, how to win a $5 Amazon gift card just by signing up for the Amazon News newsletter. Note that you don't receive a $5 gift card, you have a chance to win such a thing. This This is one of the most remarkably on-brand Amazon promotions that I've seen in years. And that's what happened last week in AWS. I'm cloud economist Corey Quinn. Onward we go.